in the past, and if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we did it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed.
This is an easy dub. Let's go. Easy dub. Let's go, bro. Easy dubs. Let's go.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense.
I didn't mean to do that either.
Calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Kids like this run every play. I already know it.
The first carry down. This is Alvin Kamara, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Fourth down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They run. It's Kamara. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Watson rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Darren Waller, 42 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Sanders set to kick off.
And this is secured by the Patriots. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It's 3rd and 9.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively, because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there, because if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake. But when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I left my offense on the field, would they be able to pick that up? You could run a nice play and not get that distance.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Visitors 7, Patriots nothing.
Off of play action, it's Watson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Deshaun Watson finding DeAndre Hopkins. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A 10th carry for Kamara. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On third down, here's Kamara. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone. And
he's into the clear. He's at the 40,
Woo!
20, 10, 5, and all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. 81 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying,
the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
7 yards.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, wide open, complete.
Yeah, baby, we coming again.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 61 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
The score. Visitors 28. Patriots.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the... And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On first down, it's Watson. That's complete to Bo Jackson. The 20. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And this offense continues to pour it on.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
54's Mike. Check.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Running with Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Steps away to his left. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 34. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They start the drive on the ground, Kamara, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss. loss of 1.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
48-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Watson.
I'm the best in the game.
Nobody to beat. And touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will extend this big lead.
Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very
up. Hold on.
The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd and 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he did.
And look at this, another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Going deep for Hopkins. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 46 yards. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Darren Waller, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays.
Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Yo, Alex, is that better?
Now after the
Can you hear me
touchdown,
now?
ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Yo. Okay, good.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Microphone.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need
what's your
something right
PSN?
now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't
You said
in there.
we used to play GTA.
You think you might have turned it on us
Maybe
too?
I'll remember
Right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Say
And
yes,
that
yeah.
one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he
Bro, I
got
don't
blown
know
up
why
on
this
that
kid
play.
hasn't
Back
left
at
this
the
game.
20. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. And the trend continues here in the
He's just
4th like it was
wasting
in the first,
time.
2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself,
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Historically, this is such a tough,
honestly,
loud
I'm just gonna
venue,
try and
but
get
you can
69.
hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans
Oh.
long gone. Not used
what
to
was
seeing
that,
a
Deshaun?
lopsided score like this. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he
Big
gets us
ball,
inside
Bo.
the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I have no idea.
That's
what
one of
I
those
did.
plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let
I don't
alone
care
getting
if
2
it's fourth,
hands
I'm
around
going
it,
for this.
hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He may try and run for this. And he takes
Good
this
run,
down
Deshaun.
to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home.
Come on, Patrick
And they will
Rashard.
stop him after a
You're
fairly
98
minimal
overall.
pickup.
Get through
They'll get
there.
2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
And this
Got
will
it.
be caught.
Eugene,
And the
let's
carnage
go.
continues. It's another touchdown. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this
Got
ball
it.
game.
And they are just
What a
not
throw.
going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
57. Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Honestly, I did not want the kick to end up like that.
And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
It's 4th down.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for New England. And here's a very low line drive. Almost ripped on it. On the return, it's James.
No, Derwin, you're a 99. Get around that.
19-yard punt. And the offense will take over.
It's a gold 99 Derwin James at sub linebacker.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. He's at the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a
I really don't care that he intercepted that. I'm going for 69. I'm just trying to score 69.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple.
This play I need to call timeout.
The last run got a couple. Here's
third,
second
I
and
need
8.
to call timeout.
Now Kamara. And nothing doing.
Call
He's
timeout.
immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On the ground, this is Kamara.
Stop him.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
Sam Mills. Okay. 31 seconds to go. 77 yards.
At their own 23-yard.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
There.
We got a plane to catch.
It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be third down and forever.
Wait, I only ran one play. How is it third down? What? EA, excuse me?
From the gun,
I mean, I don't care, because that's a touchdown to 98 Ozzie Newsome to end the game 69-0. But I only ran one play.
20, 10, 5, and he will get.
Oh no, there's 1 second.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up
okay, I'll just miss this on purpose because I'm not going to 70.
What's their motivation? Because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA.
That was on purpose to end it 69-0.
His opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
69-0
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Today's final score.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory.
I almost threw for 500 yards with Deshaun Watson. 496 yards and 9 touchdowns.
Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through stanch. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I ran it. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline. A flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone. Going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock. Just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks. That's a
my line isn't really that good, but
get them out of here. I just got to say, like I run up in the backfield. I just got to say, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running out the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm
let's see if we can get action, like a head-to-head match that I'm playing an actual good person in. Maybe these 25 minutes. 6 wins to the playoffs. Let's try and get to the Super Bowl tonight. See if I can go undefeated in the regular season.
Watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther. I done up the stand-ups like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up, you know I'm play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing.
Let's look at this man's team. That's mine.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down throw, Watson.
Wait, Watson, what are you doing? Watson, what was that? What was that, Watson? That should have been a catch by T.Y., not an interception. What was that?
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get
honestly,
up there,
what
but the defense,
just happened?
they certainly got in gear. What a big
That should not have
went
went
for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Not the second time you get it, you're already down.
This man has a Raider. This man has a Raider scheme.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
Can my team not
The
jump
full
offside?
start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Can my team not commit false start?
Watson now to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Oh my gosh, Patrick Richard! Patrick Richard, bro!
It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
What kind of bull crap is that?
Fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once...
Raleigh, what are you doing?
Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
Raleigh!
That was the play. You did it. I had to.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Set to kickoff.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over. First.
The first carry for a Raider legend in their L.A. years. Here's Bo Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Watson. A bootleg.